for beating that.
You can't do shit. Wait, I don't give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck.
Quiet,
Y'all
all
quiet.
that ski mask and
If
all
y'all
that.
is loud,
We got the
whatever
whole hood
the fuck
over
you
there,
talking about.
like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about
Y'all
none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
So, Gervonta Davis just announced that his upcoming multi-million-dollar fight with Lamont Roach is going up in smoke, and it has taken the fight world by storm. Yeah, you heard that right. Tank has canceled his bout with Roach, and you won't believe why he did it. Turns out, a new shocking controversy has Gervonta flipping out, and the fight world is pushing for a showdown between him and Keyshawn Davis instead. Plus, with Gervonta's retirement just looming around the corner, the stakes are higher than ever. Let's break it down. Get this. Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. This was supposed to be the next big thing in boxing. Everyone was talking about it. Fans were hyped, the promoters were ready, and Gervonta was ready to cash in on that sweet, sweet payday. Word on the street was that this fight was going to be worth millions, and all eyes were on Tank as he prepared to step into the ring with Roach.
There you go, jump on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the beginning.
Originally, the fight was all set to go down in December 2024 in Houston at the Toyota Center, and fans were buzzing about it. But then, bam, things took a turn. The fight got postponed, and it wasn't clear why at first.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me. You hear me?
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
The word on the street was that Gervonta wanted to move things to January, but eventually, Premier Boxing Champions made it official that the fight would take place on March 1st, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
But then, out of nowhere, Gervonta pulls the plug. Yep, you heard that right. The fight is off, just like that.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis Roach fight?
I think that, you know, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
So, why the sudden change of heart? Well, a lot of people are pointing to a shocking controversy involving another fighter, none other than Keyshawn Davis. And this isn't just some random beef. This controversy is huge, and it's got everyone in the boxing world buzzing.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
If you've been following the scene, you know Keyshawn Davis is a rising star in the boxing world. The kid's got skills, a solid fan base, and a whole lot of hype surrounding him. But here's where things get interesting. Keyshawn and Gervonta Davis are two of the biggest names in the game right now, and they've got some major tension brewing.
Tank said he's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's the face of boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
well, I just go because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
And back in 2021, in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, you can watch me fight. You know, I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter for sure. He's for sure like Shakur the man. Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular as Tank.
Hear me out. The whole beef between Gervonta and Keyshawn Davis actually kicked off after the businessman's knockout of Lemos. You know, the one that had the whole fight world talking for weeks. Keyshawn's knockout was brutal, one of those night-night moments that left people speechless. It was a statement performance.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
I can see you starting. He's ready for whoever comes next. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Appreciate it.
But just when everyone thought he was about to sit back and relax on a victory high, Keyshawn came in hot with one of the boldest call-outs we've ever seen. After the knockout, Keyshawn went straight for the champion.
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
Knock, knock, Gervonta. The young gun was straight up knocking on Tank's door. He didn't just stop there either. He kept the pressure on, saying Tank was avoiding a real challenge and calling him out for a fight.
That shit was fun, I ain't gonna lie, because I like a dude that ain't scared of me too, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas be scared, I ain't sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared in there, you feel me? That's why I love sparring Terrence Crawford, you feel me? Because he a nigga, you know, that nigga ain't Shakur, you know? They ain't scared of nothing. Because niggas be scared, I ain't sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared in there, you feel me? That's why I love sparring Terrence Crawford, you feel me? Because he a nigga, you know, that nigga ain't Shakur, you know? They ain't scared of nothing, they ain't worried about nothing, and they can fight too. So when it came to Tank, you know, it was like that, you feel me? So, yeah.
And from what we've been hearing, Gervonta isn't just canceling his fight with Lamont Roach to avoid a tough opponent. No, This has everything to do with the fact that Keyshawn Davis is starting to steal Tank's spotlight. The whole boxing world is starting to focus more on Keyshawn's future rather than Gervonta's, and that's a problem for Tank.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, it's in the cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
Yeah. But that's not all. There's also some serious talk about how Keyshawn has been calling out Tank, saying he's ready to step up and take on the champ. And you best believe that Gervonta is not about to let some young gun come in and start talking like that without some serious consequences. Now, here's the kicker. Gervonta Davis has been dropping some major hints about retiring soon. Yep, the champ might be ready to hang up the gloves for good. If that's the case, this could very well be his last fight before he calls it a career. And with that in mind, it makes perfect sense why Gervonta would want to go out with a bang.
So some fights can still happen, but after this year, I'm out of.
Could we see you with Shakur before you go?
Why you think about retiring? For what? Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing.
You don't think he's better than any of the guys you
face?
face?
Looking more better than him. Who that? The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this nigga.
So you would rather
keep screaming this nigga name? He haven't done nothing.
You'd rather fight
Keyshawn? Haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who say that you might be afraid? So what do you say to those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football.
Get this. Tank has been teasing retirement for a minute now, but recently he made it official at the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach pre-fight press conference. 2025 is going to be his last year in the ring. That's right, you heard it.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
The man who's been dominating the lightweight division is ready to hang up the gloves and walk away from boxing.
Are you retiring?
What trash?
What changed?
What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today.
Now, for a while, we all thought it was just talk, you know? Every time Gervonta mentioned stepping away, fans would get nervous, thinking it was just a bluff. But this time, Tank set the record straight. It's no longer about him being done when he's done. He's ready to turn the page.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. There's loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them for the right reason.
Why now, though? Well, if you've been following Gervonta's personal life, you know that he's got a newborn son at home, and that's a game changer. The aggressive, non-stop life of a boxer, always in the gym, always in the spotlight. It's not something he wants to keep juggling forever.
How I'm going, I'm trying to get so much out of this and get away from it. Like, I have a house on an island, y'all won't see me again, type shit. Like, that's how I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat all this type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around this too much longer. I don't even want the spotlight. Y'all can have it.
Tank's all about making sure he's there for his kids, especially his son. He's talked about wanting to give up the whole aggressive side of boxing and focus on being a better dad. And honestly, we get it. Boxing has taken so much from him, and now he wants to focus on the family side. Get out of the ring while he's still on top, and leave a legacy that's about more than just knockout.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
The man's got bigger priorities now, and 2025 could be the year that marks the end of an era.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
But here's where it gets complicated. While everyone was expecting Tank to go out on a high note with Lamont Roach, the fight world is now demanding a different matchup. A much bigger fight. The buzz right now is all about Gervonta Davis versus Keyshawn Davis. The people want it. The media wants it. And, let's be real, the boxers themselves, they want it too.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but, you know, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and, but don't come and come at me. Yeah. And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, Barry Big Bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's gonna get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquail didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
And Gervonta, being the strategic fighter that he is, sees this as the perfect way to end his career on a high. A fight with Keyshawn would be the ultimate test of his legacy. It's a fight that would make sense for both guys, and it's the kind of matchup that could push both of their careers into the stratosphere.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that.
So why is the fight world so obsessed with this potential showdown between Gervonta and Keyshawn? Well, for starters, it's all about the drama. The boxing world loves a good rivalry. And what better way to build that than with 2 of the biggest names in the sport right now?
But I must say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss nothing.
Gervonta Davis has been dominating the scene for years. The guy has wrecked opponents left and right, proving he's one of the best out there. But Keyshawn Davis? This kid has been making a name for himself and has some serious potential. Everyone's wondering, can Keyshawn pull off the upset? Or is Tank going to show this young fighter who's boss? The storyline writes itself. Gervonta, the seasoned vet, taking on Keyshawn, the hungry up-and-comer. It's a fight that would get fans on their feet, and the pay-per-view numbers would be through the roof. We're talking about a fight that would define careers, solidifying whoever wins as the true king of the lightweight division.
Yo, so today, on his Instagram story, Gervonta Davis posted that the fight is canceled.
Yeah.
I don't believe when Tank be posting. I feel like Tank be trolling.
Yeah.
Do you believe it?
No. Tank got the world in his hands. I mean, anything he say or do, people gonna react to it. So, I mean, it'd be their fault to believe me. I wouldn't believe it. If I'm Lamont, I'm gonna train like I ain't even hear about it. You know, I ain't like be locked in. I think Tank fucking around. I think he fucking around because Tank. This is what Tank like to do. He like to put motherfuckers out. He like to beat motherfuckers up. I'm not saying he's going to beat Lamont up. I'm just saying that's what he like to do. It's no better pleasure for a guy like Tank. He like breaking motherfuckers up. So to be honest, I think it's just the Ryan Garcia effect.
But here's the thing, Gervonta knows he's running out of time. If he wants to retire soon, this is his last shot to make it happen. There's no more time to waste on fights that don't matter in the long run. Lamont Roach, despite being a solid opponent, just doesn't offer the kind of legacy-defining challenge that a fight with Keyshawn would. Now, let's talk strategy. Gervonta knows what he's doing. The decision to pull out of the Roach fight wasn't just about avoiding a tough challenge. It was about setting himself up for the ultimate career-defining moment. Tank's legacy is on the line, and he's not about to let a less-than-glamorous fight ruin it.
Your former fighter, Shakur Stevenson, against Gervonta Davis. In your opinion, how does that fight play out, and who wins that?
Well, I'm prejudiced because even though Shakur was a former fighter in the sense that we used to promote him, I thought he was a tremendous talent. I still think he is, and I think he'll beat any lightweight with the possible exception of Keyshawn Davis.
That's a fight we probably will never see, huh?
Neither guy wants to fight each other.
This move could also be about sending a message to Keyshawn. Gervonta's no fool. He knows that if he waits too long, Keyshawn's going to be ready to take over. But by canceling Roach and focusing on Keyshawn, Tank's showing the world that he's still the man to beat. If he takes out Keyshawn in a big, high-profile fight, Gervonta will go out as the undisputed king of the lightweight division. So, what's next for Gervonta Davis? Will we see him fight Keyshawn Davis in the most anticipated fight of his career? Or will he retire early and leave fans wanting more? Either way, one thing's for sure. Gervonta's legacy is about to be cemented, and it's all coming down to the next big move. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want to see Gervonta versus Keyshawn? Or were you looking forward to the Roach fight? Smash that like button if you're ready for some more chaos in the boxing world. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates.